Hello, my name is Jeff Evers. I'm a self-employed independent business owner, and the reason I decided to make this video is I've seen too many people fail in building their home-based business, and I just needed to do something to help correct this problem. Now, the reason most people fail is not their fault. Without them even knowing this, the things that they think they need to do to build their business are actually causing them to fail. You can liken it to that old saying, you don't know what you don't know, but in this case, it's a lot worse. Because when people get involved in the home-based business industry, they think they know what they need to do, and in fact, they don't. So they don't even know that they don't know. So here are the facts. 100% of the people who are not involved in the home-based business industry don't understand it. And that's not the worst part. The worst part is 90% of the people who are involved in the home-based business industry don't understand it. And that might be the biggest problem we have. We've got all these so-called gurus that are out there trying to tell everybody that they know how to build a home-based business, but they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue how to build a home-based business that will last the test of time. So it's no wonder we have so many people failing. We begin building our home-based business without a clue, and then we're told what to do by people who don't have a clue. If ever you want a recipe for disaster, this is it. So what is the right recipe for success in building a home-based business? Well, to quote Jim Collins, the author of Good to Great, he says you need to begin by putting the right people on the bus. Now, what does that mean? That means before you or anyone else should ever join a company, you should see to it that you are prepared to be successful in the industry. Now, I'm not talking about the people who just want to make a little extra money marketing something. You can accomplish that thinking at the level you're at. The people I'm talking about are the people who want to make life-changing money. I'm talking about the people who'd like to own their life. Now, if that's you, if your motivation is to make some life-changing income, then listen very carefully what I'm about to say. You need to take the products that are being marketed to the consuming public out of your decision-making process. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, how in the world could I ever decide to build a business without knowing the products are any good? Now, don't misunderstand what I'm saying. The products have to be good. Because if the products aren't good, then anything you're building won't last. But the key to becoming successful in the home-based business industry is not based upon the products. The key to your success will be based upon your knowing how to build. Because if you know how to build it, you can build any company. Not knowing this principle has probably caused more people to fail in this industry than anything else. You see, when you come out of the gate talking products, everybody looks at you as a salesperson, and you actually scare away the very people you need to become successful. Here's a nugget. People who build large, successful residual incomes don't sell, they build. They build a team of people who are motivated about making life-changing income. And then they know everybody they bring in, none of them has a clue on how to build a business. So guess what? They start them all right. Here's the way the 5%ers look at this. They look at the company that they join as the vehicle, and then they look at the people that they bring in as the drivers of the vehicle. Now they know if they let somebody get into the driver's seat before they train them to drive, they'll crash and burn. So they train them before they get them started in the company. So here's what the 5%ers teach their team. Rather than go off and pitch products, go off and look for people who'd like to own their life. And when you think about owning your life, you know, when you subtract out the work time, the sleep time, the commute time, and of course the stuff you got to do every day, the person usually is left with maybe an hour or 2 hours a day to do what they want. And then, would they have enough money to do what they want? These 5%ers then teach their team to tell the prospects that we have discovered a way to learn how to own our life. And we have a system to do it that is so simple, anyone can do it. It doesn't require any selling, and the best part is, it won't take much of their time either. And then the 5%ers teach their team to say this: if you're interested, I'll get you some information. And if the prospect is interested, the 5%ers teach their team not to say anything, not to answer any questions. Just get this report in their hands. Let this tool do all the work. You see, in this report are the steps to teaching the prospect how to drive. In this report are the key components of building a home-based business that will last. Now, here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to get you this report for free. Now, if you'd like to have access to this system that the top producers use, this system that has helped in excess of 1 million people, if you'd like to own your life, then put your name and best email address in the form, and I'll rush this report right off to you. It's been great sharing with you. This is Jeff Evers, signing off.